Another Valentine's Day story for you. And this one is about a kid that was kind of naughty, actually. He was doing something not so great, but he decided to turn it around and make it better. It's called Roses Are Pink, Your Feet Really Stink. Ooh. By Diane DeGroat. Roses are pink, your feet really stink. There they were, 15 blank Valentine cards waiting to be filled with nice Valentine poems. They were sitting on the kitchen table in a pile as high as Gilbert's nose. Mrs. Bird had told them to write something nice for each classmate because Valentine's Day was about liking each other. Gilbert liked Patty a lot. She had smiley eyes and a silly laugh that made Gilbert feel silly too. He picked out the biggest card and wrote inside. This is what he wrote. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your eyes are nice and I like you, Gilbert. Gilbert also liked Frank. Frank let Gilbert use his baseball mitt once when Gilbert forgot to bring his own. On Frank's card, he wrote, your name is Frank, it isn't Hank. You lent me your mitt, so you I thank. Gilbert. That's Gilbert. This is fun, Gilbert thought. He continued to write nice Valentine poems until there were 2 cards left. One for Louis and one for Margaret. Gilbert didn't want to write a nice poem for Louis. Louis once tweaked Gilbert's nose until it turned red. He didn't want to write a nice poem for Margaret either. Margaret made fun of Gilbert's glasses. So he didn't write nice poems. Uh-oh. Oh, this is his poem. On Louis's card, he wrote, violets are blue, roses are pink, your feet are big, and they really stink. Gilbert thought the poem was funny, but maybe Louis wouldn't. Maybe he would tweak Gilbert's nose when he read it. Gilbert didn't want Louis to tweak his nose again, so he didn't sign his name. He signed it from Margaret. Oh no. On Margaret's card, he wrote, roses are red, you wet your bed, I think that you have rocks in your head. Gilbert liked the poem, but he didn't think Margaret would. He didn't want Margaret to say mean things to him again, so he signed the card from Louis. Oh, that's not very nice. On Valentine's Day, Gilbert walked to school with 15 cards and a tin of Valentine cookies that his mother had baked for the party. Mrs. Bird let everyone open their cards. One of Gilbert's cards had X's all over the envelope, so he opened it first. It said, roses are red, violets are blue. You are my friend, and I like you. It was signed Patty. Gilbert smiled at Patty, and Patty giggled back. There's Gilbert, there's Patty. So she wrote him a nice card. He wrote her a nice card. Gilbert opened the rest of his cards. They were all very friendly. Even Louis had written a poem for him. You may be small, you're not very tall, but I like the way that you play ball. Gilbert was happy that Louis liked the way that he played ball, and Margaret wrote, sometimes you're very sweet. I hope you brought nice cookies to eat. Love, Margaret. Gilbert smiled to himself. Margaret thought that he was very sweet. He looked over at Margaret. She wasn't happy with one of her Valentines. Ooh, she's upset. That's the mean one Gilbert wrote. Uh-oh. She stuck her tongue out at Louis. See, because Gilbert said it was from Louis. Louis wasn't happy with one of his Valentines either. He stuck his tongue out at Margaret. Margaret pushed Louis. Louis called Margaret a bad name. Mrs. Bird said, quiet, please. Valentine's Day is about liking each other, not about fighting. She made the class do workbooks for the rest of the morning. Everyone was mad at Louis and Margaret, even Gilbert. See, they're arguing. They think they wrote the bad poems, but really, Gilbert's the one who wrote the bad poems. When it was reading time, Margaret looked through all of her Valentines again and said, I have 2 Valentines from Lewis, a good one and a bad one. Lewis said, I didn't write a bad one. Someone else wrote my name. He looked through his own pile of cards and said, I have 2 Valentines from Margaret and none from Gilbert. Then he shouted, oh no, Gilbert wrote the bad cards and signed our names. They figured it out, and Mrs. Bird said, quiet, please. Oh, they figured out that Gilbert's the one that wrote the mean cards. At lunch, nobody wanted to sit near Gilbert, not even Patty. He had to sit all by himself. When he peeked over his carrot banana sandwich, he could see Patty and Lewis giggling at their table. Gilbert wondered if Lewis thought Patty had smiley eyes and silly laugh too. He saw Margaret eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like she did every day. Gilbert liked peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and wished that he was eating one too. Now he's all by himself at recess also. At recess, nobody played with Gilbert, and Gilbert was very sorry he had written 2 mean and nasty Valentines. Yeah, usually if you're not so nice, then people aren't nice to you back. So we gotta be nice to everybody. When they all lined up to go inside, Patty finally asked, why did you write bad things about your friends, Gilbert? Because Lewis tweaked my nose, Gilbert said, and Margaret made fun of my glasses. Lewis said, I'm sorry I tweaked your nose, Gilbert. You can tweak mine if you want. Gilbert gave Lewis's nose a little tweak, but it didn't turn red. And Margaret said, I'm sorry I made fun of your glasses, Gilbert. I will wear them for the rest of the day. She put on Gilbert's glasses, but she couldn't see anything, and Gilbert couldn't see anything, so she gave them back. Yeah, when you say mean things to people, they remember. It hurts their feelings, so try not to. In art class, Gilbert made 2 new Valentines out of red paper and lace. During spelling, Gilbert wrote a new poem for Lewis. Violets are blue, roses are pink. I'm sorry I said that your feet really stink. Then Gilbert thought of something nice about Margaret. He likes the way that she always smelled like peanut butter and jelly, so he wrote a new poem for her. Roses are red, jelly is sweet, you smell as good as the sandwich you eat. Then in math, Gilbert figured out that he had 364 days before he would have to write any more Valentines. Finally, it was time for the party. Gilbert gave the new cards to Lewis and Margaret, and he passed out the cookies that his mother had baked. And each cookie said, Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so Valentine's Day is really made to let people know, the people that are close to you, that you love them. So it would be nice for you guys to make Valentine's Day cards for your family, and I have a little thing in your work for you guys to do that. So I hope you enjoyed the story, and enjoy your Valentine's Day.